Alrighty, so this is the 1 week catch-up review, whatever, of the MakerX, WORX MakerX 20-volt power share system. And I've got to say, this little starter kit that I got from Lowe's, or I think it was Lowe's. It was Lowe's. It was their holiday little whatever. This is perfect. Get this for any young maker that is in your family. It's a little pricey. It's $120 for the Dremel tool, the soldering iron / wood burner, the battery, and the cable that powers everything. But I will say, the battery alone is like 60 or something like that, which is really unfortunate when you want another battery or you need a new one. And then each of the tools are individually like $30 or something like that. Plus you get the bag, plus you get the little tool kit, which it's fine for leaving it in the tool bag. It hasn't opened up in the bag yet, but I still don't like how it's very, very loose. But I've used everything. You can see the soldering iron has seen some use. And I used one of the wood tips just for a little project, but the most that I've used is the little Dremel tool, or not Dremel, rotary tool, the little rotary tool. And this thing is surprisingly a beast. You can see I chewed up a little bit of the chuck in one of my projects. It is a brushless motor, so you don't really have to worry about beating it up too much. But I used it to cut through I cut through 24 half-inch steel screws today at work, and then I also used the sanding bit to clean out the holes for those screws, and it was a champ. It got when a normal Dremel tool or other rotary tool would have bound up, whenever the wheel stops because it's just too much friction. It still does that. And it might be just a little bit more likely to do it because it is, this isn't a toy, but it's also not a heavy duty industrial, rotary tool. So I was definitely pushing it, but it did it fine. As long as I used proper technique and went nice and slow and even, cut right through like it should. And I mean, I'm just really happy with it. Altogether, the kit's great. I love the bag. The battery lasts a decent amount of time. I definitely want to get the 40 volt or the bigger one, because you can use the other WORX power share batteries that are bigger, so they'll last you longer. But I'd say I got about maybe a solid hour and a half of running the rotary tool. So, that's totally fine for a little battery like this. So that's my review. I'm really happy with it. It's not super robust, but it's also not bad. And especially for a young maker, this would have been a dream gift for me when I was, 12 through even 20, And I am planning on getting the rest of the components and reviewing them. This just arrived today because I had to actually order it from them. But I'm very excited to have a smaller little heat gun, so I'm going to do that review in just a second. But yeah, that's the kit. It's definitely worth it. The bag's not, it's not terrible. It's not, but yeah, great little product.